Tonight with a family devastated by last year's floods, now reaching out for help with another issue, a nearby homeless encampment. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. Once again, they feel like the government is doing nothing to solve the problem. CBS 8's David Gottfredson is working for you to find out what's being done to address the homelessness crisis in the area.
They ignore our concerns and we got flooded. My mother was out of her house for 3 months.
Logan Heights resident Carolyn Carr is getting a bad feeling of deja vu. Last year, her mother's home was washed out during the floods after neighbors complained repeatedly about flood channels not being maintained. Now she's got a different problem.
These people brought bed mattresses, couches, chairs, you name it. How did all that stuff get here?
A homeless encampment on Caltrans land at Ocean View Boulevard and I-15 that Carolyn says she's been complaining about for months. The land is right next to the city's flood channel.
Our neighborhood's being overrun by people who have no invested in this neighborhood whatsoever. They're mentally ill, they're drug addicts, and they don't live here.
Carolyn says she's called both the city and Caltrans, but no action has been taken.
They had a fire going on here. You see all these trees right here? This stuff can be caught on fire. And if the winds are coming from the east, guess where it's going? Right across this freeway off-ramp over into where we live.
Hey, anybody in there? Hello? I was able to speak with Mario Marquez, who lives in the encampment.
I got kicked out of the house because I started yelling out loud to these voices, and so my mom called the police, and she kicked me out. So I got no other place to live but here.
I told him about Carolyn's concerns.
They're worried about you cooking down here and starting fires. What do you have to say about that?
Well, they shouldn't be worried about nothing, because I mean, it's separate. Well, they should be worried about these apartments, but that's about it.
I reached out to Caltrans. A spokesperson said workers were out there last year. The agency is aware of the encampment and it's scheduled to be addressed. So again, there seems to be two jurisdictions involved here. The encampments are based on Caltrans land, but then some of the trash is going down into the city flood control channel. We'll keep monitoring the situation here in Logan Heights. Working for you, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
Thank you for that, David. And remember, if there is something that you would like us to look into, you can email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.